Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to the raspy edition of Pathfinder Kingmaker, yes. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours since I recorded the last session that you've seen. So I'm ready for round 2 of the day. I'll be recording another session of this in another 3 or 4 hours time. So right as we left off, we were here in the storage area of the Pitax Royal Palace, and yeah, we finished up resting here. Now there was a athletics check to get through this potential hidden door here, and it's rather bizarre because I just by chance I entered my inventory and noticed the screen changed as the inventory was being opened. And if you can just see, if you can see quick enough, you can actually see what lies behind the hidden door by going into your inventory. There's some kind of a room behind here. It's difficult to see, but maybe if you pause the video, you might see something. There's definitely a room behind there. Anyway, we can't get there, and we can't do the check again. Look, there's no option to do the check, and I don't think it would have made a difference because we rolled quite low, but our best athletics person actually isn't Reggie, it's actually Acundio. I looked at the video and Reggie's was 29 at the time and Acundio's was 30. So we should have used Acundio for the check rather than Reggie. So anyway, a bit of a faux pas there, but never mind. Reggie was just too eager to see what lay behind the door, wanted to smash it down, but clearly couldn't, which is egg on his face. As our uber strength person. But anyway, so we can't get behind there. There's clearly some kind of a hidden room behind there which we can vaguely see if you're quick enough. But yeah, we ain't going to be getting there apparently in this playthrough. Feel free to tell me what lay behind there. I could always Google it, of course. But anyway, that being said, today's session we are going back up to the main level of the palace through this set of steps here. Now, like before, we've rested, of course, so we've got all of our buffs available to us. So the debate is, do we once again cast our long-standing buffs just to give us that little bit of an edge against the mobs in the floors above? Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? It's a dangerous level. We've got... we could even rest again, if necessary, if we sense that we're going to be approaching, you know, like Iravetti or a really tough fight. But these buffs that last for like a minute per level, that gives like 15 minutes. 1 minute per level. 1 minute per level. 10 minutes. So like Stone Skin, for example. Mage Armor on the dog, which I should always use the wand for, really. At least get those done. Anything that's like even 1 minute per level would only give us 15 minutes, so we might just hold off on them for now. Anything that's like an hour long or really long, we'll cast. That we've got multiple casts of at least. This is 1 minute per level. That's 10 minutes. I could have done this off camera really to prepare, but 1 minute per level. That's 1 hour per level. So cast that now. Okay, it's not really working out very well, is it? 1 minute per level. Because a lot of these are actually not as long cast as perhaps I might have thought, you know. Here. Yes, I know we're here. There's no need to get dramatic about it. Now, I don't know if actually Mage Armor helps her or not, but we'll cast it anyway. And Mirror. What was Mirror again? 1 minute per level? Okay, we'll leave that for now. Okay, so we got a bit of Mage Armor going on and a bit of Magic Fang. That's your whack, really. Ooh. Where are we? Oh, in a corridor. In the eastern portion. So there was the main entrance. There's the door that we've already seen. So how do we get to that door? Through there. Right. And we've got doors along this corridor. Okay. We'll just explore see what we can find, and plot our course accordingly. Oh, another ghost. There! Where do these ghosts appear? What are they trying to signal? Are they trying to draw our attention to something particular, or... It's a bit strange, isn't it? Okay, so we've got a long corridor going up this way, which kind of leads probably to round about the top area, which is, I'm assuming, where we need to go. And then we've also got a corridor clearly going down this way, which is the corridor that we shall take first, because it's probably going to lead to like side rooms, loot, maybe another boss or two. It's like a side mini boss or two. Okay, so we've got some steps going up to a kind of a marble-y type situation. A door that we can open, which we'll ensure that we can open these
never see me coming.
As we move along. Careful not to trigger any combat. Looks like some kind of stable. Straw on the floor. More steps. Taxian Wardens. Taxian Herald. The usual louts. And this looks to be a dead end. Bear with me, need to sneeze. Oh dear. Oh, do I need to sneeze again? Maybe. Okay, where's Elquist's character on the map? Okay, yes, I sneezed again. Right, I think that's all my sneezing done. Okay, so we've got a set of stairs there, and some kind of a strange corridor type of thing here. So we'll take them in order, I suppose. It's maybe the best bet. Let's put everybody into stealth and have a bit of a meander. So it's like some kind of a balcony area. Oh, we've got a Troll Berserker Royal Guard, which we can deal with in turn-based mode, I suppose. Oh, hang on. Taxian Warden. Right, if we start combat up here, I wonder if these trolls will run around and up. Maybe. Interesting. It's like some kind of a courtyard area here. Right. Right, well, we might as well just kick things off and see what happens. We'll start with Acundio, of course, as always, and we'll use the V, but we'll use the V effect here, just in case we get ambushed by, I don't know, were rats and all kinds of nasties. Yeah, they are coming. They are gonna come. Okay, this could be a problem, folks, because we're gonna get swarmed from both sides. We have to kill these guys as quickly as possible before the cavalry arrives, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully. But we just got to be very careful. Okay, let's carry on. So, Doggy, they're all looking to hit Doggy, which is fine. Okay, this is looking good. Oh, they're coming quite quickly, this guy. He's like Speedy Gonzales here. Okay, I'm quite happy. These three have got this under control. Lindsay, as per usual, getting attacked, but they've missed her. Excellent, right. So we'll reposition. Down back against the wall. Hopefully there's no people coming from this side. The flipping hellfire? Who the flipping hell's this idiot?
I'll cut you.
It bloody came at the speed of light. Oh shoot. They are coming from this side. Just what we didn't want to happen. Right, okay, Elquist. Gonna have to tank these. Lindsay's gonna cast Mirror. She's gonna also have to cast Mirror at this point, because they're gonna get popped. Okay, cool. Elquist, just... There should be more coming from this side, surely. Oh, look at this. They're blasted people. Right. Can we not get these wardens? Okay. More wardens. Just pull back. Cool. Right, we're going to utilize our headpiece here. Oh, we've rested and I forgot to change the damn spells again! Can you, well, I'm gonna say, can you believe it? Of course you can believe it, it happens far too often. For you not to be able to believe it. Right, okay, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay, let's have a bit of a nosy around. So we've got another door here, which clearly leads to somewhere. To the Torturer's Chamber. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Sounds like there's a boss in there.
That is not far.
Naturally means we are going to go that way, clearly, next. Because why the hell not? Torturer's Chamber, you say? I think that sounds like the perfect place to go. Alright, we're going to have to buff, aren't we? To get, I think we're going to have to buff when we get in here. We'll assess it, of course, but Torturous Chambers don't sound promising at all. Doesn't sound like the kind of place you just rock into unprepared, does it? Unless your name's Elquist, of course, so then you do just that. Rock in your slippers and your dressing gown. Oh, hello! I would never have thought a Torturous Chamber would contain such heinous creatures. How foolish of me. Well, that's what we're going to do. We've got some buffs. Ooh, what's this? Aha! Okay, so this was the... so this is the other entrance area, which is fine. It's fine. So that gargoyle that we killed was the Torturer, which we assumed he was some kind of warden or something. So he was the Torturer. Oh, so we've already dealt with him. Oh, excellent. You see? One step ahead of the game. Torturer dealt with already. Marvellous. Nothing to worry about. Right, apart from these side doors. Let's see who's inside these. Perfect. Right, let's utilize stealth again. Ooh. Okay, Troll Guard Veteran. Perfect. This also looks like a stable. These Troll Guards are frightfully animalistic, aren't they? Right, Ekun, if you wouldn't mind, utilise your longbow ability here. Always like to start the fight with a free shot, if we can. You know, it's like starting your day with a nice healthy breakfast. If you don't do that, your day just doesn't get off to a good start, you know. Right, Ekun, off we go.
I got you dead. Let's finish them quickly.
Perfect. Right, now you need to run, Ekun. You need to come out of stealth. In fact, everybody needs to just chill out, to be honest. Okay, just a load of trolls, it's fine. Just a load of trolls. Look at us, just waiting so patiently. There we go. Oh. No, we could really do with just pulling back maybe a little tiny smidgen more. A tiny smidgen more. There we go. Let them now come to us.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay. One down. Pull back. And go again. And again. Oh, Elquist has gone a little bit too close here. But, don't forget, he's got a rather healthy 36 AC, which, for a roguey type character, is actually pretty good, so he can afford to do such things. I really can't wait to see what Bocken's elixir does for us. I know it buffs his stats. I don't know what stats it buffs. I haven't researched that much into it. I just kind of saw by accident because it was way back when I was doing the kingdom management research, when I first came across my kingdom, and I was like, artisans? What's that all about? Just wanted to know how the artisan system worked, really. And yeah, because he was one of your first artisans that you get, his kind of stuff came up first, and this elixir, and I was like, oh. So yeah, I don't know what it does, but I don't know what stats it boosts, but it boosts some of his stats apparently. So, I mean, as I've said before, he's already got equipment and gear and stuff that give him some pretty nifty stats. His AC is pretty high for a roguey type. It's his second highest in the party, in fact. So, yeah, with that elixir on top, he'll be a pretty badass king, if I do say so myself. Still a fool, but a competent fool when it comes to combat, at least. Just not when it comes to much else.
All according to plan.
Competently lopping people's heads off they doesn't like, apparently. Let's hope he doesn't get a taste for it. Carrion doused with perfume. Lovely. What a fantastic aroma. So let's leave quickly, shall we? Oh, is that... This is where we came... This is where we arrived, I think. Yeah. To the armory. Yeah, that's where we came up from. Okay, let's carry on. Another door, another door, another door. And probably another door. No, it's another corridor. Right, okay. Let's take this one door at a time. Don't just love a king that gets his hands dirty. I mean, that's I've always got to give Elquist his dues because he does servants, rootable items. He does get his hands dirty. He does charge into combat. He's done it many times. Sometimes to his own detriment. He just gets straight into the battle. He's no shrinking violet, you know, when it comes to dealing with the enemy. We'll give him that much. You know, going into rooms, and he could send lackeys to do this kind of work nowadays, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He's, you know, not afraid to get his hands dirty when it comes to the field of battle. Wouldn't ask others to do that he wouldn't do himself. This is how he's thinking of himself, I'm sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you've got examples of when he's not done that, but hey. Perhaps I've got a selective memory. Anyone? Open the door, I beg you! What? Everybody in. Need a perception check here. Somebody was speaking, like,
know what to do.
Like they were behind this bookcase or something. Okay, maybe Elquist was hearing things. I don't know. But he could have swore blind. It sounded like there was somebody behind this bookcase. Anyone? Oh, The Cooking Almanac by Jubilost. Go figure. Okay, sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. Isn't it funny? You go through the same procedure with a cold nearly every time. You start off with. Usually start off with a sore throat first. I think I get a sore throat with this cold, which I'm thankful for, because the sore throat is one of the worst things. I hate sore throats. Oh my god. You know, the headache, the feeling a bit weak and all that kind of stuff. That's your early symptoms. Then you get the cough. You know, you're coughing the badness out. You get the cough. And then you get the last bit, which is the snotty nose bit. You know, you're getting it all out. And I'm at that stage now. As you can tell, even from yesterday, when I was coughing like a maniac, to today, cough is much better. I'm still coughing a little bit, but not as bad. But now it's like the really snotty nose phase. Sorry to be so graphic here, but you know, I might as well share my what's what I'm looking for? Share my, I don't want to say problems, not problem. Whatever, I can't remember. See, my brain is not working properly. I'm still ill. Okay, forgive me. But anyway, when I saw that, I thought for a second that Jubilost was saying this, but clearly he's not. He's the author of the book. But I was also going to say, look, you'll notice that Elcris got a new spell. I don't know how he's got this. He's got this from some item that he's wearing, I think. Death Clutch. Chanting an unholy litany, he reaches out with a grasping motion toward your target and causes its heart to leap out of its chest and into your hand. Targets with 200 or fewer hit points that fail the saving throw is instantly killed. If they make the saving throw, they take Constitution Drain and Constitution Bleed. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I don't know what it's probably a Fortitude save. So that's cool. I mean, if we could use that on Irivetti to finish him off, that would be quite nice. Can you imagine the story in Lindsay's journal? How did you beat Irivetti? Well, I pulled his heart out of his chest. Really? Yeah. That's exactly what I did. Elcris is turning into a madman. Right. Uh-oh. Taxian wardens here. Bear with me. Okay. Right. Let's. They're gonna shoot Lindsay, aren't they? Why do they always shoot Lindsay? I wonder if it is scripted in the game because she's the bard that's wrote the stories about the king, and that everybody like hates her for it. That they all target her from range. I mean, they do tend to target squishy characters, the AI, but I mean, there is Octavia here, there is Tristian, there is Acundio, they're kind of squishy too, but they always target Lindsay. So I'm kind of thinking it's probably to do with the fact that she has written this book about the king. They all are like, kill her! But anyway, let's move forward. Slowly. Don't hit me! I'm not a soldier. I just mop the floors. and I'm a cook. This isn't a sword. It's just a kitchen knife. Don't touch us. See? We're leaving. Okay. There goes the hired help. The kitchen hands, the toilet cleaners, and the artists and the cupbearers. They're all running off. Clearly not guards or soldiers. Whatever. We're not here to mutilate everybody.
Look ahead.
Whoa, secret door. Oh, and a trap. And oh, another corridor. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, look at all this. Where do we go first? All these choices.
I'm listening.
Tristian, can you hurry up, please? Where's this going? I can't imagine Irivetti being downstairs, can you? Okay, I stand corrected. Irivetti clearly is downstairs. Why is it the king upstairs?
In due time.
Okay. So I still haven't forgotten about the fact that there was a... was it up here? These 3 chests. You can just about see them on the map here. And I kind of thought to myself that we have picked up a collection of keys, We've got the general's bedroom key there. We've got another general's bedroom key. We've got a lost key. Kind of think to myself, do we maybe put keys in that chest? I don't know. I can't figure it out.
That is not far.
I could cheat and have a look, and I don't do that very often. But for something like that, I wouldn't do it. So we'll have to either come across a solution to that. We may have already come across a solution because we have picked up a load of books that we just don't read. Because Elquist, if this was Elwyn, then he'd have read all these books by now, and anything that's contained within those books would have been useful, and we may have well learned something. But Elquist, as you can clearly see, is not a reader. He is slapdash. I mean, I know I tend to be slapdash as a player myself, but yeah, the fact that we have these books that could tell us something. Do you wish to read them? No. Why would I wish to read the books? Because they may contain useful information. No, we'll find out what we need to find out through strangling the good soldiers and asking them to reveal the answers. No, so yeah, we refuse to read these. But I did notice that in one of the chests, which is rather interesting, there was notes from a travelling priest on Ilthuliak the dragon. And we've picked this up in here, not anywhere else, so we've already killed the beast. But had we not have killed the beast or not come across Ilthuliak's lair, and we was somebody that read books, and we had read this, we would have known exactly what Ilthuliak's lair was, and who Ilthuliak was too. A monstrous black dragon. She's lived for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. All experienced dragon hunters have been put to death, perished due to her acid attacks. So yeah, a useful book to pick up before you get there, perhaps. Nonetheless, we're not an experienced dragon hunter, but we have dealt with the beast.
No mistakes.
And Lindsay will definitely pen that in our journal.
It is finished.
For all the future people to read about how. There's a lot of doors here. There's a lot of doors here, people.
All according to plan.
Oh boy. This is very bad. This is very, very bad indeed. Okay. Yeah. The whole party. Oh no. Because of our positioning, we're gonna die horribly here. Sheesh kebab. Right. I can't see a way out of this. I really can't. We have to turn and fight, basically. Right, take you that way. Take everybody else that way. Lindsay has to move. Tavia has to move. Gundio has to move. And you have to move. Get the squishies out of the way. Elquist, just help out. Okay, Lindsay's down. Dear. Right, control fireball this is. Right, okay, if we just lose Lindsay in this, it's not horrendous. Oh. Where did Lindsay go? Oh no, this is very bad news. Is Lindsay dead? Now Lindsay had a ring on, which you can't remove, which I think has triggered here, because I think the ring says that if she's close to death or about to die, she gets teleported away. So I don't think Lindsay's dead. I think she's just teleported to safety, maybe back to Topcliffe. But even if that's the case, we are a person down now. We will continue as far as we can without Lindsay. And if Lindsay is dead, I won't reload it. You know what I'm like. So this is quite catastrophic at the moment. This is very bad, people. I'm quite worried about what's happened to Lindsay. What to do? I almost want to reload it, but we can't reload it because we don't do these kind of things. I think we've got this fight almost under control. Almost. Now this is not very good. Now they're taking Tristan for a ride. No, kill this creature that's attacking us. Okay, that'll be Tristan that's dead then. Can everybody please attack this way, Tiger? Oh my god, is it a never-ending supply? Thank God for mirror image. Why can't we hit this? Oh, this is a named one. No wonder we're struggling to hit it. Allison. Okay, now we...
How may I help?
How may I help? Can you magic Lindsay back? If we've got Lindsay's items, then she's dead. We don't have Lindsay's items. I think she's teleported back to the castle. To Topcliffe. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna have to go for the rest of this campaign. I'm gonna have to go through the rest of this castle with one less character. We could go back for her, to be fair, but it's a bit of a schlep. We're not time bound to this quest, though. Oh, what do we do? Oh man. Alison's got a few things. Great aware tigers. I'm wondering if we should leave, you know. We'll clear everything. Well, we've cleared everything up until getting into the king's chambers. And we like leave him hanging. We say, right, we're not gonna come and kill you just yet. We'll deal with you in a second. Maybe I'll deal with you in 3 or 4 days' time when we've rested and returned. How about that? How do you like that? We'll just keep you in suspense for a little while. Oh, this is awful. If she is properly dead, I am. We can't lose Lindsay. I'm almost tempted. I want to reload it because she's like the chronicler. How can we? Oh, there's lots of stuff in these rooms. Oh, for God's sake! I'm gonna have to loot every single room. I thought maybe the rooms were empty, but they're not, clearly. The rooms contain stuff. Probably not much. But you just never know, do you? It could all be stuff that may prove to be useful at some point. Oh, no.
Follow my lead.
And I bet you're all sat there thinking exactly the same. Is she alive? Is she dead? Oh, my God. Just... hurry up and find out, man. We can't lose Lindsay. What the hell? Just go and see if she's alive. I know. I feel exactly the same, but I just loot on the table first. We'll have to have a funeral and everything. And if we can't find her, it'll have to be a memorial because where did she go? She just vanished. Poof! In a puff of smoke. Gone. Killed in the Royal Palace of Pitax by Were-Tiger ambush. be fair, that fight went not as bad as I thought it was going to. Apart from the fact we've lost Lindsay, apart from that, from one little minor detail, it didn't go too bad. The Path of Splendid Glory, Professor Quill, very good. The River Freedom's all very good. And a heavy mace, which we're probably going to sell for a nice profit. Okay, right. I think that's it for here. Right, so we are down. We are down a Lindsay. We can't. Okay, we're gonna have to go back. Even for roleplay purposes, we cannot proceed onwards without our chronicler, considering that Lindsay has got a personal kind of vendetta almost against Iravetti as well. We can't deal with this without her, so we're gonna have to find out one way or another if she's alive. Oh, right, we've cleared everything. I'm gonna quick save it. We've cleared everything up until the King's Chambers. There seems to be something here, behind here, and I don't know. How do you get into this door? I'm not sure. It says locked from the other side, and there's a door there too. But let's not worry about such doors right now. There's also a door here. Let's not worry about such doors now. Let's not worry about such things. We've got to worry about our flipping barge.
Not waiting.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot there was a hidden door there. That's probably the door that unlocks this side and this area. But we can't continue on. I'm sure the party are in a state of shock. Where's Lindsay? What's happened to Lindsay? Who's going to chronicle my victory here? We have to return to see if she's there. We can't leave her behind. So we're going to go and see. We're going to have to go and see. We're going to have to go and see. Hopefully this doesn't cause an issue with any sort of timings or, any issues quest-wise, because it is a bit of a trek to get back to where we need to go. Because it's all the way up through Pitax, back to Glennaborn, back to Glenshire, then teleport. It's going to be at least 3 days worth of travelling to get back. We're giving Iravetti a chance to recuperate and recover his forces, aren't we? But what can he do in 3 days? We've killed half of his men, maybe even more. So, let's go. I'll see if we can leave Pitax, by the way. Sometimes games have a habit of locking you into situations, which would make no sense, really. But it did it in one of the dungeons, if you remember. I can't remember the name of it. Valley of the Dead, or whatever it was called. We got locked in, which was very stressful. Oh! There's different parts to Pitax. There's the academy, there's the mansion, there's the port. Well, blow me down with a feather. Should we visit these other areas first before we... Oh, now this has just thrown a curveball into the plans. Oh, I'm now confused. What? We're going to get Lindsay, if she's still alive. I'm like 85% sure she's alive. Oh, I feel like fighting Iravetti should be the last thing that we do. Right, okay, well, yeah, I'm saying it with a hint of hope in my voice. 22 hours, let's go. We ain't got time to mess about here. At least we can rest when we get back, remove all this status of bloodiness. Oh, this is so bad. People will be like, yeah, she's dead. She's dead, mate. Just leave it. No! I'm laughing and I'm joking and I'm jovial because I'm kind of convinced that she's alive in the throne room. She teleported back with her ring. It's the only thing that makes sense. Why would she have that ring if it wouldn't stop her from dying? Oh no! Oh, she's there! Oh, Lindsay! Oh, I was correct. Oh. He probably runs up to her and picks her up because she's only like, what, 3 foot tall. Picks her up, spins her around and plants a kiss on her cheek and she's like, oh my god, blushing. What's the matter? Oh, I thought I lost you. Oh, the old saying, you don't know what you have until it's gone. Oh, no truer a word spoken at this moment. Oh, terrible. We were mortified. Thought we'd lost you, Lizzie. But she's alive, folks. She's flipping alive. Right, remove curse. We'll keep 1 cast of that this time. Delay poison communal. Yes, we want that. We want no, we've got Dispel Magic already. We want Archon's Aura. Maybe a couple of casts of that. It's quite a useful spell, that. Protection from energy. Communal we've got later. Resist energy communal we don't have. So 2 casts of that. And that should be... Jobs are good. Right, we've got 1 more spell here. Sunburst. Firestorm. Death Clutch. I mean, Elquist has got that, but we'll give it to Tristian too. Because there's nothing like a good bit. Oh, this is enemies only. I like enemy only kind of spells because it just makes it easier to avoid friendly fire. Yes, excellent. Right, was that all of his spells? Because he leveled up. I forgot that he leveled up, so he does get some extra stuff. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a reason why we don't use those kind of spells with him, because he's rubbish at hitting things. Is this a DC one? Yeah, it's a DC one. The DC ones aren't so bad for him. The fire DC ones are much better because he's obviously got points into his fire stuff. What's it called? Evocation spells and spell focus evocation. So all evocation spells actually are good for him. Okay, that's good, because this is probably an evocation spell, I would assume. Yeah, because it's an attack-based spell, so he's good with evocation spells, so that's good. Sunbeam is an evocation spell, but it's a targeted evocation spell. We need one that's not a targeted spell. Tell you, Book of Beam. Oh, it's a beam, so it's not a targeted spell. It is a DC spell. It's a fortitude. Blindness. Undead creatures caught in it could suffer. Can we put that down here? Oh, it's only there. Greater restoration. Another cast of destruction, because that's quite a deadly spell in the right hands. Excellent. Octavia probably can do with some more spells, actually. Mass invisibility could be useful. Let's try that. Anything else for you? Yeah. Chain lightning, disintegrate. We'll go 2 of each with you. But oh, got no element. We've got no favourite school slots for this one. Right. Let's rest. Well, folks, there you go. It's the first time that's happened to us, where Lindsay has ended up, well, missing in action. So we're going to end the session here. By the time I've edited a few things out and stuff, this session will be about 40 minutes or so. So, yes, it seems like a perfect place to end. So in the next session, which I'm probably going to record straight after this one, because I'm right in the mood, and whilst my throat is not... well, I'm not coughing and spluttering, I might as well take advantage of this. I'm going to head back to Pitax, so we'll start the next session at Pitax. I'll sell all my excess wares now. And the question will be, when we get there, do we go back straight to the King's Palace, or do we make him wait a bit longer and stew? I don't know. Visit the Academy of Grand Arts, visit the Lonely Mansion, the port, explore Pitax in its entirety. Why the hell not? But anyway, to find out what I do next, join me next time. Until then, see you soon.